Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taru and today it is time for the mid-year inventory checking. Seeing if I've been able to get things out of my collection, which is the main goal of my panning. I have been on a no-buy for past years. This year I kind of opened it up a little bit more to like when I'm traveling and going somewhere nice, then I'm able to try new things a little bit. But you'll see what has happened. I'm obviously still not at home. I'm still cat sitting. I took the pictures before I left, so I'll have accurate numbers for you for the change of June to July. And I also tried to do a pink, purple, blue look inspired by Ravneet, who I'll link down below for you. If you haven't checked her channel out, you should. She does amazing eyeshadow looks and she's amazing at panning eyeshadows, so you will definitely enjoy her if you enjoy me. So yeah, but the only blue I had with me is a duochrome, and you can only see the purple since the light is coming kind of from this angle. So you see the shift of the purple and not the blue. So not by far as beautiful as Ravneet's was, but I tried. I tried the best what I had with me. Let's move on. I will have pictures to compare. I'll put the above picture is gonna be the January inventory, and below is where I am right now. And let's see how I've done. First category, primers. I have the same one that I've had for a while now, but you can see it's getting thinner. It's gonna be out soon, and I might replace it or I might not. We'll see. But just the one. I also have pictures and numbers on my computer here, so I should know what I'm talking about. Foundation, and that was 4, and now it is 3. So I was able to use up the e.l.f. one, and now the Catrice is like very low. And I'm also using up the Essence BB cream, but that might not happen anytime soon. So Catrice is gonna be out very soon. So that's exciting. 1 down. Then moving on to powders. It's looking a little bit different. I had 3 in the beginning of the year. I still have 3. But they are not the same. I used up the e.l.f. powder foundation, and then I bought a Revolution matte setting powder, which does have some color in it. The other one is translucent, doesn't have color. And the third one is a finishing powder that I'm very hard trying to get finished. I hope it would have been done by now, but it is not, but very soon. Then concealer, I had 3. I still have 3. They are not the same. So hungry cat. I was able to use up the Uomo Beauty concealer, and then when I was in London and in Scotland, I bought a PS concealer as well. The e.l.f. one is very low. I've used a good chunk of the PS one already because it's quite small. So by the end of the year, I might have only have the one Revolution one left. So we'll see. That would be the goal, but then obviously I would probably buy a new one. But 2 concealers would maybe be my sweet spot. Color correctors is still in my inventory just to make it even, but I haven't had those in many years. Bronzer. I had 5, now I have 4, and I almost said 3 because I'm very close, kind of close, finishing up the KVD one with the huge pan, and then I would only have 3, although the one is the size of my head. So but anyway, I used up 1 bronzer, which is very exciting. Blush, I had 11. I still have the same 11, although I'm trying to finish that one that you can spot there. I hope it's gonna be done before the end of the year. And then the one kind of below and next to it is gonna get out of my collection once I finish the highlighter of that trio, where I already finished the bronzer. So when the highlighter is gone, it's gonna be this year, I don't know. Then the blush is gonna bye bye. So maybe at the end of the year I'm down 2 blushes. I'm definitely not buying more blush. I don't really like blush. I have too many, so I'm just trying to use up what I have. But I'm not gonna use any. I don't think I'm gonna use it like buy any bronzers either, because I don't really like. It's nice to have, but the ones I have work fine enough. Highlighters. I had 20. I still have 20. But I'm getting close with one that it was the other one of the heart-shaped ones. I was only using the very light one of the 3 colors, and then I got tired of digging out, so I decanted it, and now it's loose in the middle little container. I'm very close with that. And then there is that one from the trio that I would really want to finish before the end of the year, but I don't know, because there is still a lot left. But I have been focusing on the pale pink one quite a lot, so now it's the time for the champagne one, the beige one, or whatever, to shine. Pun intended. So we'll see, maybe. And then the liquid one, I've been panning it for, I don't know if someone has like seen my old videos recently and knows when I was panning that, then please let us know. But it's been years and it's still here. Moving on, brows. I only have one. That's the same one. I had one, like since the beginning, no, since the middle of 23. I've just had that one. Will it be gone this year? Who knows? We'll see. Eye primers, 3, same 3, although the Wet n Wild and the glitter glue are very low. But when they are done, I'm gonna repurchase probably them both, because the Wet n Wild is my favorite, although I do now know how to use the Revolution, the black tube. I struggled with it at first, but now I know I need to use very little. I need to use a brush. I can't use my fingers, so we get along now. So we'll see if I will repurchase the Wet n Wild one, but I do need a glitter glue once that is done. So they are the same eyeshadow palettes. Yep, it's down by 1 because I finished one. I had 35 in the beginning, and now I have 34, and Norvina is gone. That is amazing. And I'm also very far along with my Panda palette. So I really hope that before the end of the year I could have 2 of them out. Then I'm also trying to finish the rest of the egg palette, the mermaid egg. But then I've repressed other shadows there as well, so I don't know if I can then count it done, even if I finish the original ones from there. I don't know. I have to think about that one. But yes, 1 down with the eyeshadows, and that hasn't happened since, like, I have had 34 for a long time, because I've gotten new ones, and I have decluttered, or like depotted what I wanted and decluttered the rest of the palettes, but I haven't used up a palette, so that is exciting. Then I have my single eyeshadow category that has been the same too forever, because yeah, these are just ones in their individual packaging. I should do something with them. I never used them. I recently did change my vanity table, so Now they are more in my reach. So we'll see if this new setup actually makes me use them, but yeah, they just sit there, the same two forever. Eyeliners. So these are the liquid ones. I have the same two, or I think it's the same two. But anyway, one is the duochrome or multichrome, threochrome, whatever, and one is black. And that's what I need and want. And when the multichrome is done, I don't know if I'll buy another one. It is kind of nice, but black is what I need. Same with eyeliner pencils. They have increased a little bit. I had two and now I have four. The one is getting very tiny. The one is the multicolored, like 4-in-1 pencil. That has been counting as one. But I've used up 3 out of 4. So I am planning the last one. So that's going to be done soon-ish, I hope. And then one is very small. And then the other one is a twist up. And then I bought a new, I think this is PS as well, which is very black, but slightly smudgy. So yeah, it's a bit more than I want to, but 2 of them are definitely gonna be gone before the end of the year, maybe even 3 of them. So I don't mind. Mascara, kind of same. I usually just want one waterproof, one non, and they are usually the last princesses. But now I also bought one. Is it also a PS1? Well, I bought it from Scotland, so I think it's PS1 as well. I did some shopping in Primark. So yeah, but that's, yeah, no worries there. Lip liner. I have 3, now I have 2. The one is a declutter because I didn't like it and I never used them. So I did try the purple one and I kind of liked it. So that is staying. The red essence one I should try and figure out if I want to use it or lose it. So we'll see if it's going to be here at the end of the year when I recap the whole year's worth of progress. Then I have my lip crayon category. So these are slim and tall. I have the same 11. I am kind of wanting to find the non-elf one, but it's not going very well, so it still might be here at the end of the year. They all probably will be, because these do take a long while to finish, even though they are skinny, because they are matte, so it's not a soft formula. Then I have the lipsticks, and that's the same 7 I had. 3 of them are just fun colors that I regularly think about decluttering because I never use them, but then I'm like, but if I want to use them, it's not like I can give them to anyone. They're like so old. But it's like, well, if I like make a fun video, if I try like a fantasy look, then I might want a icy blue lipstick. And it's not like they are taking that much space. So then I'm like, well, I might as well keep them. And then I'm like, well, should I declutter? They're still here. Yeah, these 2 of these lipsticks are colors I could use in my regular day-to-day life maybe, and the rest are fantasy colors or a bright red or a very vampy purple. So I don't really use bullet lipsticks that much. So then I have my liquid lipstick category. I had 8, now I have 7. And the one that I've been planning a long time, and this is kind of a spoiler, is gone. It's out of here, so that's good. Hopefully by the end of the year, at least one of the Colourpop ones will be done. Probably that's gonna be it for this year. But 2 liquid lipsticks in a year would be very nice, but even one is a win. Then my lip gloss category, this has changed a little bit. I had three, now I have four, and two of these are new and one I used up. So, and as you can see, also the new Essence one is already quite empty because I do enjoy it, and I've kind of gone back to being a lip gloss girl. I had a period that I didn't really have lip gloss colors that I could just use every day. So yeah, I'm not mad about that getting up. That was like consciously I was looking of getting a couple more lip glosses in the beginning of the year. Then for setting sprays, I had one. Now I have two. I did some shopping while I was away, so the elf one is new. The super fix from Revolution is a very like zoop, everything's like chup 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 chup, and then the elf one is they do a grip, so it has a kind of a sheen and it's very sticky, and the mist is super fine. I still don't know if it holds my makeup, not as well as the super fix I feel like, but I think it does something maybe. At least it like creates kind of a not like a filter, but because it has slight sheen on it, so then it kind of blurs. I don't know. And then the last category is just my odd ones out. So I have the same lash glue and the white foundation mixer that don't really belong anywhere else. I don't think that lash glue is functional anymore. I don't know if it's been functional for a long time because it has been a very long time since I've used false lashes. I still have same three pairs that I've had for a long time. I used them all like a couple of times each, and I just don't use them. So yeah. Then just as a number, I have my nail polishes. I didn't take a picture, but I have 18. That I think it's the same ones, or I decluttered one base coat and got a new top coat, but no new color polishes. Whew. Those were all of my categories. Then let's look at the overall numbers. And these don't include nail polish or lashes, so it's just the makeup items that were in the pictures. In January, I had 100, and also palette is one object, single eyeshadow in its own packaging is one object in these numbers. I had 132. Now I have 132. The total stayed the same, even though I've finished stuff and bought stuff. So even with me buying a little bit, it didn't go up, which is amazing. It wasn't intentional. I just realized when I summed everything up, it's like, oh, that worked out nicely. Obviously, the goal is to go down, but I didn't buy like any eyeshadows, any highlighters, any like I bought lip gloss, but that was something I wanted to have a couple more. So yeah, I bought mainly base products, things that I go through. Oh, sorry, plant in a regular basis. So I'm not mad. And if we look at like my kind of individual some categories, I do count every individual eyeshadow in my collection. In January, I cannot speak. I had 505 pans of eyeshadow, or some pans are actually split pans, so that doesn't count. But individual eyeshadow colors, I had 505. I have 490 now, which means I've somehow finished 15 eyeshadows this year. And I'm like, I've finished multiple in my Panda palette. I've finished some in my Panda palette leftovers, like the Norvina ones. And then I guess the others are like setting shadows. I do go through those quite often because I always set my eyeshadow primer. So I guess I'm down 15 eyeshadows already. I don't know if I've ever finished. Well, maybe when I was planning like my tiniest of eyeshadows, I might have finished 15 in a year, but this has been a good eyeshadow finishing year. Then if I look at my total lip products in general, even with me buying a couple lip glosses, I went from 32 to 31. So that's the proper direction I want things to go. Then if I look at everything together and the eyeshadows as individual items, I had 600 in January and now I have 586. So usually when I look at individual eyeshadow pans, it's like it's going up even if my overall numbers are going down, because when you buy a palette you obviously get multiple of eyeshadows. But now it was the opposite. When I look at the total, it was the same, but when I look at the individual with eyeshadows, it went down, which is amazing. So I'm very happy. Maybe I wanted my total to go down as well because I feel like I finished stuff. But obviously, when you buy stuff, that happens, and I'm not mad about what I've been buying this year so far. So all is good, and I am on track to finish more items, obviously, before the end of the year. So yeah, we'll see. I don't think I will do too much shopping. I do need a new foundation at some point because I don't have a winter color foundation right now, and I don't want to mix all the time, so I wouldn't have to do that. I might buy a new primer, but then that's one out, one in. Hopefully, yeah, we'll see. At the beginning of the year, I didn't mention that when I go traveling, I can buy stuff, and I was supposed to go to Colorado at the end of July for a conference, but that is not happening. That is not happening. So I was thinking that then I would buy a lot of the things I can't get my hands on in Europe that easily. So since that is not happening, I don't know. I might be going to Poland in the autumn. So I think Poland has Sephora, right? I think they do. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm not. I feel like my buying is kind of under control. And if I finish two highlighters, I might reward myself with a new one. But if I don't finish two, then I don't want to buy and go up in numbers or stay the same. So I will keep those in mind and do how I feel is the best. This turned out to be also a no buy update, apparently. So inventories, no buys. Obviously, they go hand in hand. If you are on a low buy, no buy, and you finish up stuff, then you should go down. And if not, then you will go up. I don't know how to end this video, but I guess I've said everything I need to, and now I'm distracted by a very cute sleeping cat and a very cute sleeping doggo. They are getting along nicely, even though they haven't known each other for a really very long time. So that is good. The cats are not getting along so nicely yet, but fingers crossed. At least Halla is friends with everyone. That's everyone who is not a dog she likes. Total ramble. I'm gonna go now. thank you so much for watching if you're still here, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.